Well, hello again, and welcome back to my channel for those of you returning. And for those of you that are new, welcome to my channel. My channel is a lifestyle channel. For me, gardening is a really big part of my lifestyle. Now, I haven't posted for quite a bit, and that's because I went on a vacation with my family back to my homeland, Grenada. And because gardening is in my DNA and part of my lifestyle, guess what? I did some gardening while I was there. So come on and I'll take you on a journey with me and show you some of the things that I've done while I was in Grenada in the garden. Now here my husband and I are planting some seedlings, and this right here is a cinnamon or spice tree or Ceylon cinnamon, if you want to call it that. There's so many different names people would use, but it's the same thing. And this seedling has been uprooted from the original tree, and now we're able to get a free seedling that we can plant in this new space. And this tells you that cinnamon reseeds itself. When it goes to flower and bears a seed, the seed drops and a new plant is created. I also have another one right here, and we were able to clear this area in the land which is full of food. We have a golden apple tree right here, which was planted a few months ago when we were here. We also have other fruit trees that were planted. We assisted with that, and it's so nice that I can travel back home and assist in planting these fruit trees. This is a citrus plant. We have lots of lemongrass that we had to cut down just to get rid of them, clear the land up, and put in other seedlings that we would like growing here. So it's really nice. This is a sugar apple right here. Grew up from seed. I have another one here in a cup that I'm going to transplant. And I just noticed little seedlings coming up all over the place, guys. And I dig them up and transplant them. Now, this is a golden apple tree of June plum that I grew up eating golden apple from. So all that has to come down. And I won't be here for this, but this is the clearing up of all the lemongrass. Yes, the grass is cut, but the roots are still in the ground, and so that's gonna spring back up. And hubby's just clearing out a spot here for another fruit seedling. There were some bananas of different varieties planted here. We have plantains, what we call blogo, green D, all different types, but they're all bananas. And the good thing about planting these this time of year is that there's another citrus. The good thing about planting these is that this is a rainy season. So they're going to be watered in really well naturally. This is a cherry tree right here, and there's a couple aloe vera plants growing in here. There's one there, there's another one over here, and there's what we call a cochineal right here. Then these have medicinal benefits, and they're growing pretty well. There's a little sugar apple seedling, and hopefully this makes it. Then we have a mango tree here that has gone to flower, but it's so tiny, I'm pretty sure it'll drop the flowers off, sorry. But it's looking pretty good, guys. It's rainy season, so it's been raining a lot here, partly every day. This right here is a nutmeg plant, and we did put in a couple of those. This is a bay rum or bay leaf, what Grenadians call bay leaf, couple dwarf variety of coconut trees, and this is a soursop tree right here. But all in all, it was really nice to be able to come here and assist with clearing up the land and planting seedlings. There are already a few mature healthy trees on the land, like this golden apple tree right here, which already have tons of fruits on it that's going to be ready for harvesting later on in the year. It's right in there if you can get a good view of it. Let's see. I'm trying to work with this camera here. There we go. So the tree has tons of young golden apples on it. So that will be a treat for who's going to be getting them. And I've had some last year in December from this tree, and they were really big and sweet. They were juicy. So whoever's going to get them, they're going to enjoy them. There's also a cashew nut tree. It's not in season at the moment, but this is a very old tree that I grew up with. There's also some turmeric planted here. So there's a lot of different varieties of trees and plants right here in this small area. There's a young cashew nut tree coming up. We have lemongrass in abundance everywhere. And we have mature citrus trees that are going to be ready for harvesting in a couple months. I also have in this bag a few seedlings. And the thing about these seedlings is that they drop from the mother plant. And so there's an abundance of food that you can actually get from a mother plant. There's ginger. I'm going to be transplanting these today. And also some of the seedlings come from the animals like the birds or the bats. Whenever they eat the fruits and drop the seed through their poop or droppings, it just sprouts up wherever it would grow because it's soil, it's rich soil. So I have some Mexican mint right here. I was given these plants, and this one is called the Vicks plant. I've heard of it before, but it's the first time I've actually smelled it or tasted it, and it smells just like Vicks. So I'm going to be planting that also because I was given the permission to do so on this piece of land. And for me, food is important, and what I would say is as long as you have the time, you want to put food in the ground. You want to plant trees. You want to secure your food source because you just never know what can happen. So this is what I do and this is how I live my lifestyle. And I'm here and I have time and I'm willing to help. So it was a pleasure helping out and putting some food in the ground. As always, thank you for watching and I'll see you again next time right here on Fifi's Urban Homestead and Lifestyle.